The FIFA Club World Cup is a huge tournament. It brings together the best football clubs from all over the world to compete for a prestigious trophy. On a clear evening at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, two famous teams, Inter Miami from the USA and Porto from Portugal, prepared to play a very important game. Both teams needed a win. They had both drawn their first matches in Group A, so this game was crucial for their chances to advance. The stadium was buzzing with excitement, filled with fans wearing the pink of Miami and the blue and white of Porto. Everyone knew this was more than just a regular match. It was a test of skill and determination on a global stage. The atmosphere inside the stadium was simply electric. You could feel the anticipation in the air as the players walked onto the pitch. For Inter Miami, this was a massive opportunity to show they could compete with the top teams from Europe. Porto, a club with a long and successful history, wanted to prove their strength. The crowd was a sea of colors and sounds, with chants and songs echoing around the massive venue. This new expanded format of the Club World Cup means these kinds of intercontinental clashes are more frequent and more meaningful, which is fantastic for football fans everywhere. It's a true test for clubs outside of Europe. All eyes, of course, were on one man, Lionel Messi. Even at 37 years old, his presence on the field changes everything. He is a legend of the game, and fans came from all over just to see him play. For his teammates at Inter Miami, playing alongside him is a dream come true. His experience is invaluable in big moments like this. The pressure was on, but if anyone knows how to handle pressure, it's Messi. The whistle blew, and the match began under the bright lights, with both teams eager to get the first goal and take control of the game. The match started at a fast pace, with both sides looking to attack. Porto, known for their physical and organized style, tried to press Inter Miami high up the pitch. Miami, coached by Messi's former Argentina teammate Javier Mascherano, wanted to play their passing game and use their speed on the wings. It was a classic clash of styles. You had the European powerhouse against the rising American club led by the greatest player of his generation. From the very first minute, it was clear that this was going to be a hard-fought battle, full of drama and excitement for everyone watching around the world. Porto came out of the blocks very quickly, looking determined to score an early goal. They put Inter Miami under a lot of pressure right from the start. Their players were aggressive and won the ball back in dangerous areas. Just a few minutes into the game, their hard work paid off. A Porto attacker made a quick run into the penalty box and was brought down by a Miami defender. The referee initially waved play on, but the video assistant referee, or VAR, advised him to take another look. After reviewing the replay on the monitor, the referee pointed to the penalty spot. It was a big blow for Inter Miami so early in the match. The responsibility of taking the penalty fell to Porto's striker, Samu Omarodion. The stadium fell quiet as he placed the ball on the spot. He looked calm and confident as he stepped back. With a powerful shot, he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way and smashed the ball into the back of the net. Porto's players and fans erupted in celebration. They had the perfect start, leading 1-0 in the opening minutes. For Inter Miami, it was a difficult moment. Going behind so early against a top European team can be very tough to come back from, and they had to regroup quickly to stay in the game. After conceding the goal, Inter Miami looked a bit shaken. Porto used their momentum to control the rest of the first half. They passed the ball well and created a few more chances, but Miami's defense held strong and prevented them from scoring again. Lionel Messi tried to get his team going, dropping deep to get the ball and start attacks, but Porto's defenders marked him very tightly. The first half ended with Porto still leading 1-0. In the dressing room, coach Javier Mascherano would have had some important words for his players, reminding them that the game was far from over. Whatever Mascherano said at halftime certainly worked. Inter Miami came out for the second half looking like a completely different team. They played with more energy and belief. Just 2 minutes after the restart, they found the goal they desperately needed. Fullback Marcelo Weigand made a brilliant run down the right side and sent a perfect cross into the box. His pass found Talasco Segovia, who met the ball with a fantastic finish to make the score 1-1. The Miami fans went wild. It was a crucial goal that changed the feeling of the entire match and gave them the confidence to push for a winner. With the score tied at 1-1, the game became very open. Both teams were searching for the winning goal. The intensity was high, and tackles were flying in from both sides. It was a real battle in the midfield. This is where a team needs its leader to step up. And for Inter Miami, That leader is always Lionel Messi. He started to find more space as the Porto players began to tire. You could see him looking for that one special moment to make a difference, the way he has done so many times throughout his incredible career. The tension was building with every passing minute. Then, in the 54th minute, the moment of magic arrived. Inter Miami won a free kick in a dangerous position, about 25 yards from the goal. It was the perfect range for a left-footed player. The entire stadium knew who was going to take it. As Messi stood over the ball, a hush fell over the crowd. He took a few deep breaths, focused on the goal, and then stepped up to strike the ball. It was a picture-perfect free kick. He curled the ball beautifully over the wall of Porto defenders and into the top right corner of the net. The goalkeeper had no chance at all. The stadium exploded with joy. Messi ran to the corner flag, celebrating with his teammates who mobbed him in delight. It was a goal worthy of winning any match. It was not just a goal, it was a statement. This was his first goal of the tournament, and it showed that even at 37, his ability to produce something spectacular is unmatched. That free kick was a perfect example of his genius, the technique, the precision, and the composure to do it in such a high-pressure situation. It's what separates good players from the truly great ones, and Messi is arguably the greatest of all time. That goal completely shifted the momentum of the game in Miami's favor. It lifted the spirits of every single player on the team. You could see the belief surge through them. For the rest of the match, they played with confidence, defending solidly and looking dangerous on the counter-attack. Messi's goal was more than just the winning strike. It was an inspiration. It reminded his teammates that with him on their side, anything is possible. They fought for every ball until the final whistle, securing a famous 2-1 victory over one of Europe's best clubs. After the final whistle, the celebrations from the Inter Miami players and staff were incredible to see. Coach Javier Mascherano was full of pride. He praised his team for their resilience and for not giving up after going down so early. He spoke about how important it was for the club to show they can compete against a high-quality European side like Porto. He highlighted the team's character and fight in the second half. Of course, he had special praise for Messi, not just for the winning goal, but for his leadership and the calming influence he has on the entire squad. The players felt it too, with many saying Messi inspires them to be better. This victory is a massive step forward for Inter Miami. Beating a club with the history and pedigree of Porto on a global stage sends a powerful message to the rest of the world. It shows that Major League Soccer is growing stronger and that its top teams can now challenge the best. For Inter Miami as a club, this win is a landmark achievement in their relatively short history. It proves that their ambitious project, built around superstar players like Messi, Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba, is capable of achieving great things. It brings them respect and recognition on the world stage. Looking ahead in the tournament, this win puts Inter Miami in a fantastic position. With 4 points from their first 2 games, they are now on the verge of qualifying for the round of 16. Their destiny is in their own hands. Their final group stage match is against the Brazilian club Palmeiras at their home ground, Hard Rock Stadium. A win in that game would guarantee their spot in the knockout stages of the Club World Cup. The team will be full of confidence heading into that match, knowing that if they play like they did against Porto, they have a great chance of winning. For the fans, this victory is a moment they will never forget. It was a night of drama, passion, and a touch of genius from their hero, Lionel Messi. It gives them hope that their team can go far in this competition and maybe even dream of lifting the trophy. The journey is not over yet, and there will be more tough challenges ahead. But after a thrilling 2-1 win over Porto, inspired by a magical Messi free kick, Inter Miami and their supporters have every reason to believe that this could be a very special tournament for them. The adventure continues.